Hi, welcome to the Gemara on Chaf Zayin Amud Bet. We're starting immediately following the first Mishnah. Shapir ka'amri le Rabbanan Lori Meir. It's good what the rabbis said to Rabbi Meir, meaning their response to Rabbi Meir in the Mishnah. That was a good point that they made. To Rabbi Meir, how would Rabbi Meir respond? What would he say? Me'ir gdola le'ir ktana, me'ikara kadisha, hashtanami kadisha. He would say that to go from a big city to a small city, meaning to sell a shul from a big city to a small city, initially there's kedusha, and now there's kedusha, meaning, okay, you're selling it to a smaller city, but you're not actually taking away from the kedusha of the building. Merabim liachid leka kedusha. But when you go from when you sell a shul from the many, from the public to an individual, leka kedusha, then there's literally means there's no kedusha, meaning we think that there's less kedusha involved. So big city to small city, Rabbi Meir feels like that's not a significant drop in kedusha, but he does insist that selling a building that was public or that belonged to the community to an individual, that is a drop in kedusha. And Rashi explains, Leka kedusha, she'ein rim devar shebik kedusha pachot ma'asara, because we don't say devar shebik kedusha, we don't say certain types of prayers with fewer than 10 people. So when you sell to an individual, you're clearly diminishing the kedusha. You're moving it to a point where you couldn't say Dvarim shebik kedusha. V'Rabbanan, and the rabbis, what's their point? What's their argument back? Right? How would they say no, you're wrong. You're still wrong, Rabbi Meir. I ikala mechash ki hai gavna nami ikala mechash. If you have to be concerned, Lamechash is to be concerned or to be worried. If there is a concern, then in this case, you also need to be concerned. Meaning, if we have to be concerned for lessening the kedusha status of a shul, then you have to be concerned in both cases. They reject Rabbi Meir's distinction. Mishum berov am hadrat melech, because of the pasuk of berov am hadrat melech, a pasuk in Mishlei, which I have down here, in the multitude of people is the king's glory. That having more people creates a greater amount of kedusha. And so just as when you have a shul that belongs to a group of people, that's a higher level of kedusha than when it belongs to an individual. And Rabbi Meir even, and presumably Rabbi Meir would agree to this. So when you have it in a big city, when the shul is being used by a big city, that's a greater level of kedusha than when it's being used by a smaller city or a town. And since Rabbi Meir says you can transfer a shul, you can sell a shul from a big town to a smaller town, then he must think that going down in kedusha in this way is okay. And then Rabbi Meir should also allow you to sell from a group to an individual. So the rabbis are able to sort of effectively counter this argument and say, no, Rabbi Meir, your argument doesn't make sense. If you can't go down in kedusha, you can't go down, then you can't go down. The two cases are the same, and we say, Berov am hadrat melech, that having more people increases the kedusha. Okay, we'll stop here.